Alright, well, I have not made a video in a while, and I am sorry about that. I have not had the time to, or anything. I am very busy, and just haven't made a video. But if you're not following my Instagram, I post some stuff on my Instagram here and there more often than I post on my YouTube. But I've posted the Black & Decker and Shark, but none of these, so I'm just going to make an update on my collection and just how it's how I've grown, how many new vacuums I've got. First, let's start off with, we got new carpet, which is actually more plush and softer. And also I got some new machines. So, alright, well, let's see if we can make this stand back up. This I've had for, I've made videos when I've had this, I just haven't really shown it. Kind of a little scuffed up there. But this is my Electrolux Ergo Rapido. I'll just do a little demo of it now. I'm not going to make a full video of this, so I'll just do a demo of it now. And it seems to work just fine on this very thick carpet, and it does not look very thick, but it is very thick. So my vacuums I can't even use on it because it'll stick down to the carpet or just not rotate the brush. This I posted on my Instagram when my sister went to college. I bought this at the flea market and painted it for her, but she broke it. Right here wouldn't click into place, and the bottom bend release was broke. Both of these little two pins were snapped off. But at the flea market they actually had a broken one of these, but it had a functioning bend, so I bought that for $5 and fixed this up so when she goes to college next year she can use this. Now, next with the Nimble. I have wanted a Nimble since it came out in 2011, and I found one on Letgo, but he lived like 2 hours away. We were gonna meet up in the middle, but never got around to it because he had a very time-consuming job. But there's this place called Dirt Cheap, which I talked about in my videos, and I am so super pissed off at Dirt Cheap for doing this. But what they did is they cleared out every single last vacuum and auctioned it off. So I wasn't aware that they did that, and I was actually going there to purchase a Nimble. And when I went there, they had maybe 10 vacuums. And on my Instagram, I posted a picture of it, and they always have over 100 vacuums. And I hope they build that back up. I hope they get as many as they once had, even though their prices were way through the roof. Like a beat to shit DC-25 for $300. Like, no. And they had these for like $150, which is still like, no, but they always had sales on the vacuums, and we knew the people there, they'd give us good deals. But they auctioned all of them off, and I was really upset about it. And so I go to the flea market yesterday, and this guy has half of them there. Like literally around 25, 30 vacuums. Maybe even 40. And he had 3 Nimbles. And my dad kept wanting me to get the Precision Brush Roll Clean, but I like the Nimbles more than the Brush Roll Clean. I'll probably go back and get another one of those this summer because he said he had way more at his house, and I was like really excited about that. So anyway, we bring all 3 of them over to try to turn them on. This one had a very bad clog. From there all the way up to where the dirt would go into the dust cup. So, and it was also very scuffed up, very dirty. And then this one guy was thinking that these vacuums were worth a fortune. He had a DC-14, I think it was a DC-14 Plus from Costco for $100. And he had these for like $35. I only had a $20 bill. $35 is a fair price for this, but I only had $20. and he took the $20. The other Nimble had a bad motor, and then the third Nimble had a broken handle, so it wouldn't click down like that. It would just fall right out. And the only thing wrong with this is I need to buy the one tool for it and the cord clip right here. It's missing that one piece. And then here we are with the Black & Decker air swivel. I bought this at Dirt Cheap before they got rid of all of them, and I always thought that Black & Decker and Walmart charged way too much for these. Well, that just popped right out. I think the most I've seen it is like maybe 110. I think I've heard that. I've never really seen these at my local Walmart, at least. But I like how it's a cheaper vacuum that also swivels, because the swivel on this is not that bad at all. It's nowhere close to a Hoover wind tunnel air cordless or a Dyson Ball or a V6, but it's good. And I bought that for, I think, $20 because they had a good sale. It was originally like $35. So bought that, and I've used it maybe a handful of times. I still really like it, but it's just, I have so many vacuums, it's kind of like a cycle on how many times I use them. And then here we have a Shark Rocket Power Head. I was actually going to buy one of these at Dirt Cheap, but they didn't have any sales and they wanted $50 for it. I went to the flea market the next weekend. They had $50 on this, and it was actually from Dirt Cheap. It had the Dirt Cheap sticker, but it was actually brand new. Like, it still had the stickers and everything on it. It didn't have the other brush roll and the brush roll holder, which I didn't really care about because I have other vacuums that I can use. So I got it down to 40 and bought that. And then here I have this Black & Decker that I also bought the same day as the Shark Rocket Power Head. And it has a bad battery, so turns off right away. I've charged it for over 2 days at one time, and I think I'm just gonna return it to Dirt Cheap and basically scam them. And now next we have some Dyson updates. DC25 got a new bend for that because it's still under Dyson's warranty, so now this is fully functioning. DC33, not sure if I said this in a video or not, or on my Instagram, but actually, I'll just explain the whole story right now. A Walmart was closing down and they still had the DC33 and the V6 Slim displays. So I went to Walmart and bought this for $20. Didn't have a cord on it, called Dyson, got a free cord. Now we move over to the cordless Dysons. This is one of the displays. Bought it the same day as the DC33. My dad needed parts for his V6, so he took the battery, charger, and filter. Now, almost my V6 Absolute complete with color. Still need to get a bend for it, but that's that. Oh, and still need all the attachments. DC35, still need to get a battery for it. And now, back behind everything here, when we got the new carpet and moved everything back, I really didn't want vacuums out in my room. I wanted to have it feel more spacious. So, under here, we have a bunch of vacuums. We have the DC26, DC22, DC50, DC18 right there. I have my S2 Hoover Air Cordless. That might be it, and the Kirby attachments. Keeping 5 vacuums in my closet. I have the Rocket Power Head in here, my Phantom Cyclone XT, the Synergy DC40, and let me see if I can move some stuff. Can't really see, oh, you can see it right there, the S5 Gemini. Alright, now I'm just going to show some vacuums that you might not have seen. Here I have my DC17 Phantom Thunder Kirby Centria, and here I have the rest of my Kirby's. Actually, before Dyson's, I would mainly only collect Kirby's. I had like 15, but anyway, I have a G6 Ultimate G, Kirby Dual Sanatronic 50, I think, and then my Royal whatever numbers it was, and or the real brand is Electric Hygiene. Over here I have a DC-25 that my dad apparently claimed that I got when I got the Champagne and the Synergy. I got that for free. My Kent Commercial, which I got for free from my dad's friend, brand new, it's an 80s vacuum. Then there's the DC-14, I have a DC-28. There's the Twin Clean. And over here I have a DC-41 that I got from the flea market for free. The only problem is the ball is snapped off. I was cleaning up the DC-41, and then here I have the Donor Dirt Devil Quick Light. So anyway, that's a lot of updates, and I'm back, and I'm gonna film more videos this summer.